Howdy, 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 everybody. Theresa here. It is February 9th, 2016, Tuesday morning. It is 10:43 a.m. I've been out for, about an hour. Fiddle farting around. It is 33 degrees right now, but real feel temperature is 22. A slight breeze, not bad though. It's beautiful and sunny out. Clear blue skies. I can't complain. The high will be 41 and the low will be 29. So that's what today will be. And so far we're not forecasted for any more snow this week. Cross our fingers. Cross our fingers. Yesterday, like I said, was a beautiful day. I really enjoyed it. No, things didn't go perfectly, like that. We still have no clue where the retirement check is or anything. But it was a good day, and I really enjoyed it. I felt good, which, when you get those days where you do feel really good, like we've all talked about, you run with it. So I did. And really enjoyed it. Got a lot done. After we took naps and I made the daily vlog, then we went downstairs together and worked for a while. I would say the laundry room is probably 90% done now. And the rest is stuff that Brad will have to, boxes of his stuff he'll have to go through, old stereo equipment, etc. So now I'm starting back in what used to be our master bedroom down there. And which is half of the entire basement. It's a huge room. But all the gym equipment, because we had a full gym down there, is in that room also. That king size water bed. Bookshelves, books, craft stuff. But I mean, I would say we're probably a third the way done in that room too. So that'll be my next project. And then I loomed for a little bit. Brad cooked up some brats. I'm not a huge lover of brats. I mean, it's a really smoky and grilled. I like them better, but they're like, So I only had two, and then only had one with a bun, and then a little bit of macaroni salad I had made the night before. Which is like half macaroni and the other half is all vegetables. So we did that, and like I said, and I just loomed and we chatted and stuff. I got CJ is not feeling good. I'm worried about her. She's still doing okay. I did not realize, and I finally looked up last night because we knew one of the dogs had eaten the hummus, and it was a big container of hummus. So I looked it up because she'd been throwing up yesterday, and we thought, okay, she's the one that got into it. We knew it could have only been one or two of the dogs. And hummus is, while hummus itself, the chickpeas, is good for dogs and has good nutritional value, the garlic in hummus, garlic dogs are mild to moderately poisonous to dogs. I did not know that. So, but by the time I discovered that, it's way too late. She's already gone and stuff. So she just kind of got to work it off. She's still eating and drinking, and she's not puking now. So, hopefully she'll be okay. But so I was taking care of her because she'd also kind of had some diarrhea in her diaper and stuff. So just like a baby, I'm running around last night. I use wet wipes for a lot of different things. Besides, I keep them in the bathroom for myself and anybody who would want to use one, without being too graphic. I also keep them in my art room for when my hands get dirty with my charcoal and paint and stuff. I keep them in the front room, if your hands are sticky from doing something, and I also keep them, around to clean my dog's bottoms or my cat's bottoms, because if you have a dog in a diaper, they still got to be cleaned. I mean, you don't want them to get an infection or anything or any open sore. So I would run around doing that. And, mom's work never ends. So, I slept really well last night. I took that, gabapentin. It was my first night on it, and I did sleep really well. It did take care of the neuropathy. That was nice. I got a good solid night's of sleep, which is awesome. Like I said, I've been up for a while. I've already bagged up all the apple chips, and I wanted to show those to you guys. This is what, about 8 pounds of apples and 4 bananas, looks like dehydrated. And, I ran these a lot longer. Like I said, this time I sliced them a lot thinner. And what you see in that brown on there is actually cinnamon. But I sliced them a lot thinner, and I dehydrated them for longer. So they came out really well. I mean, they're really good. And they're really crispy, which you want. And like I said, I just sprinkled, per each tray, I sprinkled 1 packet of Splenda and just sprinkled some pure cinnamon. And they're very good. I probably will buy some more of those before we move to dehydrate to have for snacks and stuff. And like my friend Dee said, if you're diabetic, you've got to be very careful because they are full of sugar and stuff, especially because, the dehydrates and everything concentrated. But I wanted to show you guys, and I already started dinner. I had a package of them, and they're huge chicken breasts. So I'll probably only eat maybe a half of one. But I just threw in the 3 chicken breasts in the crock pot with, I had 1 can of creamy mushroom soup left that I found the other day going through the pantry that needed to be used. And then some spices and about 3/4 of a can of water. Threw that in to cook all day, and I will cook it with probably some rice, some plain white rice, and some kind of vegetable. So that's what I'm doing there. I need to clean house. I need to dust, vacuum, sweep and mop, clean the bathroom, do the dishes today. And then I also need to list a lot of stuff on eBay. So if you're interested on anything that I have listed on eBay, please take a look below because, we really could frankly use the money right now with the retirement check not coming in. I have some packages I want to ship out to my friends. I can't afford to right now. So as soon as I get some money off of eBay sales, I'm going to. And I will be listing some more things. Like if anybody is interested in perm rods, I am listing a huge amount of perm rods from when I was a cosmetologist. These were not used very long. And they've been kept in Ziploc bags and storage, so they're just, premium shape. A bunch of Star Trek stuff, that kind of stuff. So, the links are below if you're interested. And that's all I really got. Well, all I got going. I got a lot going on today. Whew. I think we have decided we probably will end up camping out in a tent, most likely for a couple of weeks, if not longer, when we get to Florida. Depends on the money situation, but I don't know if we're going to have money enough to rent anything. I'm worried about finding a place to be able to rent because I do have this Italian Mastiff, which a lot of people look at and they think he's a pit bull or a pit bull mix. He's not, but one of those deemed aggressive breeds, which, like I said, he's the best mannered and most loving of all the dogs we have. And he is a service dog. He's in training, and he is a service dog, and so we'll see what that does. I need to just not worry as much about that. I have a tendency to worry way too much about that kind of stuff. So if anybody even has like a big tent that, they want to sell really cheap, or let us use for a while, let us know, because, and we figure it's going to take us at least 4 days, because that's over 1,900 miles from here down to the Wolcott County area, like the Sockchoppy, Panacea area is what we're kind of looking at, Crawfordville. But it's going to take us 4 days to come through that way. But I'm getting excited about this move. I really am. It's kind of neat seeing the room starting to empty out, and this goes for donation. This we're giving to the grandkids or to our daughters or la da 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 da. So yep, that's pretty cool. So now, what else do I have to talk about? Nothing really. I'm just keep on. My knees are kind of sore today, and so is my back, because doing a lot of bending over, a lot of sorting, a lot of picking stuff up off the ground, because I do that because it's hard for my husband to bend over that much and pick a lot of stuff up off the ground because of his back. So I do a lot of that, and then my knees hurt, and I went up and down stairs twice, once at the doctor's, and then one round trip there in the house. So my knees are kind of barking at me, but usually I take some Tylenol, and then I get up and I get moving, and they relieve some. So like I said, I'm just getting very excited about our prospects of moving and starting over and all of that fun stuff. So, thinking more about needing to get more of those. Because what we're really thinking about doing is probably just taking the Jeep down, most likely with, and then our Jeep will pull a 6-foot by 12-foot U-Haul, is what it's deemed that it can pull up to that. And using a lot of those air compression bags, suck all the air out for, we'll have one suitcase with our immediate clothes that we share. And then the other will have, in those compression bags and my yarn and stuff, which will save a lot of space, but then I can still take it, because you guys know I need to take my yarn. I got to take my yarn. I don't have that many looms, so that, they won't take up that much space. But I got to take my yarn and stuff, so, but we really condense down, we want to condense down, like, just have a couple towels, and then condense down in a compression bag the rest of the bedding and the towels and stuff. So, we can fit more in that little trailer. So, that's what we're looking at. But, but that way we can put all the animals in the Jeep with us, and, because they'll all fit, and it'll all be good. So, that's all wonderful. So, I'm getting very excited about all of that. And I'm very excited that my apple chip turned out so well. Somebody asked how long it took. Now, you have to remember that here in Wyoming is a drier climate than, of course, you guys in the South. And it took me 2 full days to have these be as crisp as I wanted them. Now, in the summertime, it only takes about a day. But in the wintertime, with house all closed up and stuff, it took about 2 days, But the other ones I made were a little bit thicker. I used that apple core, that does them in the wedges. And so they were thicker and they were a little chewier, which, they were good and they kept and everything, but still, we wanted just, like, you can buy in the store, but not with the sugar. that they add. So that's all we really got going on. What you guys got going on? Anything exciting? The sunshine makes me feel like there's hope. And like we might actually ever see the snow melt. And the sunshine reminds me of Florida. And reminds me of green and flowers and different animals and marine life. And that all excites me very much. Brad was looking up fishing regulations in Florida. Because, you know, we love to fish. And I've only fished for trout. I've only caught ever trouts, suckers, and one crawdad that attached himself to my hook. He could have let go at any point in time and I would not have reeled him in. But he didn't. And this was out in the lake. And normally they don't. But this one bay that we were fishing was full of crawdads. And they were big for this area. And they were feisty little suckers too. You can see them through the water. And you cast out and then pretty soon it's like I'd be reeling in this like as I brought it in close to shore. I'm like, that's a crawdad. And somewhere deep in the bowels of my on Facebook in my pictures, and you'd have to go back, you know, probably 3 years. There are pictures of this crawdad. He was feisty. You know, so we brought him in. We finally coaxed him into letting go of my line. Like I said, he wasn't hooked or anything. And then we released him back into the water. You know, and then he went out just a little bit way, and you could see him under the water just kind of sitting there glaring at me. And I'm like, I didn't do it. You did it, man. And yes, we do eat the fish we catch, except for if I catch suckers. I don't eat them. But, yeah. So we do eat the fish that we catch. We love seafood. I'm excited to try all kinds of different fresh seafood. We only get frozen here. So having fresh seafood, like, wow, that's exciting. And produce, where you could, like, I would love to dehydrate some strawberries and stuff. You know, I like to dehydrate stuff. I don't know why. I'm into dehydrating. I've done the canning. I like canning, and I will do some canning once I get moved and we get reestablished. Because I like canning, I like making my own salsa, and I like canning my own tomatoes. I used to make my own pickles, all that kind of stuff. I do like canning. So, yeah, later on I will be doing some canning. You know, of course, you know, we've always done some freezing and stuff, too. Later on today, too, I'm going to make some homemade hummus, and I don't know. I may shoot a quick video on that. I'm not sure, you know, but I might. But I'm going to make some homemade hummus, and, yeah, I will shoot a video on it, and then I'll let you guys know how that is, you know, so, but that's all that's going on here, just being busy. Hoping everybody's well, hoping everybody's doing well. Don't let the few months before spring get to you. Sometimes they can be really hard, so don't let them get to you. Spring will be here. We will see little bunnies running again, and flowers, and, you know, tulips, and daffodils, and, you know, green grass, and all that kind of good stuff. So, love you guys, and I think you're awesome, and I cherish your friendship, and I will talk to you later. Bye.